Alright, this is 8.2 liter mercruiser. We'll set the fire and order on it. This procedure is going to be the same for pretty much anything, especially on your Chevrolets. Start, number one spark plug. It's on your what would be called the leading head or opposite side of the starter. Starter is on that side. Number one is always on the opposite side of the starter on Chevrolets. Alright, so I've already got the number one spark plug out. So now I'm going to go to the distributor cap over here. And right here you want, all these are going to be different, but most of the time you have two screws that hold your distributor cap down. So you take these screws out and be careful because some of these will stay in the cap, and sometimes you take the screws out and you pull the cap off and the screws go down. In this case I'm in a boat obviously, or they go down in the bilge, or if you're in a car they'll go down somewhere and either be on the ground or somewhere in the engine room or engine bay and you won't ever find them. These will stay in, but that's just kind of a heads up. Alright, so you're going to take the cap off, and this is only so you can see your rotor. Alright, and the firing order on this engine is messed up, so I'm going to pull all of these off just so I can reset it and I don't have to worry about what's what, and just I'm going to get this pulled off like this. Okay, that shouldn't be in there. Alright, once you get your cap off, this is your rotor button, and I like doing this to where number one on the cap is where this is pointing. So right now it would be pointing, you know, kind of over in here, but I'm going to show you how to get it to where number one is where you want it. Watch out, man. So right now I have a remote start button hooked up here where I can turn the engine over. Alright, and what you got to do, get over here where I can, is you're going to reach down to where your number one spark plug hole is. And you're going to bump the engine over. And you will feel air push out. Whenever you feel the air push out on your harmonic balancer down here, you're going to see timing marks and you're going to see a line. That is going to be number one top dead center compression, which is where number one would fire at. And if you're just resetting the fire order and you're not resetting timing, this doesn't have to be exactly right here. It can be, you just need to know where on the cap your number one cylinder is. Alright, now back over here. Now, you see number one is pointing basically right here on this plug. If you look on the cap, that would mean that number one is right here. This is going to be your number one cylinder. You want to double check this a couple times, because if your firing order is not right, engine will not run right. Alright, so now that we know where our number one cylinder is, you can go ahead, and if you need to make a mark, whatever you need to do, you just need to remember where that is. So now we're just going to tighten the screws back down. said, this one just got one on each side. Some of them have 4. And if you've got old points top ignition, then you're gonna have 2 little springs more than likely. It'll be on side little clips, but that's old school stuff. Not much of that used anymore. Alright, make sure that's on there, because if it's loose, then it's not gonna run right. Everything's got to be tight. Now, what you're gonna do is find your number 1 spark plug wire, which is here. You want to follow it back, double check, make sure, and you want to put it where your number 1 was. Okay, now whenever you do this, this is a standard rotation Chevrolet engine, basically. mercruiser, Volvo, I don't care, it's all your standard rotation. When you pull the cap off, check which way your distributor turns. Some of the small blocks, engine turns one way, distributor turns the other. Most of your big blocks, for a standard rotation engine, they're going to turn clockwise. So the firing order is going to be 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, and 2. So you got your number 1, just say 1, 8. So you find your number 8 over here, follow it up. Alright, got number 8. You just want to put it right there. Number 4. Come over here and excuse me.
Such a small space.
Your number 4 is actually your 2nd cylinder back. Number 4 cylinder. Find it. Follow it up. Got 1, 8, 4. Now you got your number 3. Now fine. Okay, there's your number 3. You just route this up where it's not in the way. 1, 8, 4, 3, 6. So now you come back over here. You got your number 6. Just bring it around. And of course, phone's about to die. Alright, 1, 8, 4, 1, 8, 4, 3, 6. Now you got 5.
Over here.
Number 5. Snap it up. There's your 5. Now you got 7. And the last one, of course, is going to be number 2. Which should be the last one you got left. If you got more left, then just repeat your steps and get everything on. And I always put the coil wire on last, just simply because it's in the way if you don't, to me anyways. And you want to route this, if you can, where it's not going to be touching anything, because if it can crossfire. Now just put your number 1 spark plug back in, put the wire back on it, and your firing order is now set. Thanks for watching.